You guys, this is Erica with Tillie Tink Tink, and this is Perfect Abundance Hitting the Target. The link for the blog is going to be in the description. If you're just now stumbling onto my blog, you might want to start at the beginning of the series. So this will all make more sense and you can follow along from the beginning, okay? That link will be in the description as well. I encourage you to check out the Vacation Boutique as well. But most importantly, I want you to know God did not intend for you to be poor. Poverty is sickness and death. In John 10:10, he says, I came that you may have life and have it more abundantly. Abundance is also more than just money. How many times have you had an increase and a short time later you were back to where you started? Look at your bank statement. In March, you had $5,000 from your tax refund. Now you have nothing to show for it. Does that sound like you? If it does, hit the subscribe button and the like button. It really helps out my channel. I'll tell you who else it sounds like. It sounds like the man who was given one talent and he buried it. If you don't know the story, you can read it in Matthew 25:14 through 30. But as the story goes, the boss gave 3 guys talents before he left the country. One guy got 1 talent, second guy got 5 talents, third guy got 10 talents. The 1 talent guy buried his in a hole in the ground. 5 talent guy invested and made 5 more. And the 10 talent guy invested and made 10 more. When the boss came back, he was happy with the 5 and 10 guy, but ticked at the guy who just buried his talent. Now, I like to think of this in terms of money, as well as literal talents. That's how Satan wants us to use our money and our talents. He wants us to dig a hole and bury them. More so, he wants us to not have it to even spend and further ourselves into poverty, nor does he want us to use the natural talented abilities God gave us, because there are certain attributes required to gain the kind of abundance God intended for us when he made us. Let me say that again, but easier to understand. Satan don't want you to reach your full potential because that would bring you closer to God. Maybe you're thinking, I have plenty of money, I'm not in poverty, or I'm using my talents already. I have a record deal or a best-selling book or a special in the art gallery. Trust me, it's an illusion, because guess what? Perfect abundance has nothing to do with you. If I have nothing, I can only give nothing. If I have abundance, I can help others the way God wants me to help others. If I'm stressed and worried about how to pay my bills because I'm impoverished, how likely am I to be kind and compassionate and able to help someone else? How can I do what God called me to do if I'm working all the time, worried all the time, sick, tired all the time, anxious, depressed, hopeless, impoverished? Also, wouldn't you be more fulfilled if you found a way to use your talents to bring others to God? There are 3 types of wealth that are like puzzle pieces to the perfect abundance: time wealth, money wealth, and health wealth. I'll be touching on these in future blogs, so be sure to subscribe so you'll know whenever they're ready. Each of these has emotional ties. There are emotions involved with time. How you spend your time will correlate to how you feel emotionally. The same thing with money. How do you feel when you have money to spend? How do you feel when you don't have enough money to pay all the bills this week? It's emotional, right? How happy are you when you are sick? Not at all, right? Emotional ties to time, money, and health correlate to the perfect abundance. There is power in time, money, and health because of these emotional ties. That is why it is so important to reach this level with God. As I said, it has very little to do with money, but more so with the power of God in your life. The question now is, do you want that perfect abundance? I'll go over what this perfect abundance is in much more detail as this series continues. But before you go any further, ask yourself, do you even want perfect abundance? Do you want to find out what your target is? Do you want to find out what God has planned for you? This is not some holy rollers religious gimmick, money in the pan preaching thing. I'm just a small town white girl from Leake County, Mississippi who has lived life. This is just me sharing what God gave me with you. Do you want to take the journey? It's got turns and twists and bumps and highs and lows and everything in between. I'm still on that journey. I want perfect abundance, and we can take this journey together. Coming soon, Perfect Abundance Part 4, What is Perfect Abundance? Be sure to subscribe so you'll know when it's ready. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Don't forget to check out the Tillie Tink Tink Vacation Boutique. And be sure to subscribe so that you'll be notified when the next post for this series is available. And remember, I love you. God bless. Have a great week.